Hello surveyors, how are you? I hope you all are fine. So in the last class we have seen how we have created an empty project in RiScan Pro software and how we have imported the data in that empty project. Today what we are going to do is the data which we had imported in the last class contained some errors. So now today we are going to correct the imported data or update the imported data in the RiScan Pro software. So this is my project. As you can see, the name of the project is test project.rescan. When we create a project in RiScan Pro software, the extension of the project is .rescan. Now I will open it and you will see all the backup calibrations, coordinate objects and all scans, these types of folders in the .rescan project. Now to open the project, we have to double click on this project.rsp file. So I will double click on it. Okay, now project has been opened. There is a thing in RiScan Pro that the process what we do is automatically saved. So you don't have to save after every step in RiScan Pro project. Once you do any process or import any data or do whatever the operations you want to do, it automatically saves. And even if you have closed the software without saving and then again open the software, then the project will be from the last operation which you had already done. Okay, so there is no need to save here, but there is a drawback in this RiScan Pro software that since it automatically saves the project, we don't have any undo option or Ctrl Z option, unlike in other software where we could undo any operation. So how to tackle that situation I will show you while carrying on the operations. So now this is the project manager and this is the scans folder. I will open it, and as you can see there are 4 scan positions, and if you open scan position 1, then you can see there are 4 point cloud data. So the small icon in orange, something like cloud, is called as the point cloud data. It contains millions of points of the scan that we had taken. So when I just select a particular point cloud in a particular scan position, you can see a small preview in the preview window here, and since I have selected this particular point cloud data, I can see the metadata here and the preview here. So as you can see, the data here is corrupted, so I have to delete all the corrupted point cloud data so that my process does not hinder. So I will right click on that point cloud and then delete. Click yes. Now automatically it jumps to the second point cloud. Here also the data is corrupted. Right click, delete, yes. And the third point cloud data is complete. See, as you can see, the gray portion is the point cloud data, the blue portion is no data. So this is I am going to keep, and the next point cloud is okay, this is of the reflector. So both point clouds are good, so I am going to keep them. Now I will minimize this scan position and I will go to next scan position. Similarly I will choose one of the point clouds, and as you can see, this is a complete uncorrupted data. Again this is also good, so I am going to keep both the point clouds here. Moving on to the next scan position, as you can see there is an yellow colored exclamatory sign. This shows that there is error, so I will expand it. Okay, we can see 2 already corrupted data, so we have to delete them definitely. Okay, again there is one unfinished point cloud, we have to delete that too, and the next point cloud is good, so it is good to go. Again the next point cloud is of the reflector, and that's good. So although I have deleted the corrupt point clouds, the exclamatory sign or the error sign from the scan position 3 has not gone away. So this will create hindrance in my processing in the future, so I have to get rid of this also. So how we are going to get rid of this is, in that scan position, after deleting all the corrupt point clouds, whatever remains, we have to right click and click on the option convert scan and wait for the process to run. And here we can see in this window that the convert scan process has started. Okay, so what is the meaning of convert scan? It's nothing but refreshing of the remaining point cloud data. So if there are some cache memory or something like that remains in the scan position and that causes the problem, so after running the convert scan process, that goes away. So one point cloud data is done. Again the next one, right click on it and click on convert scan. Again wait for the process to run. So one important thing I have to highlight here is that while a process is running, you'd better not do anything else, like starting another process or going somewhere or opening the data in main window. So just sit idle unless that particular process is running. Okay, so I have convert scan both the point cloud data, and as you can see the yellow exclamatory sign has gone away. I will close this particular scan and move to the last and fourth scan position. As you can see, there is a small yellow laser sign along with the TLS icon in this scan position. However, we don't have the same yellow LiDAR sign in other scan positions. So what does this particular yellow sign signifies? This signifies that this scan position is the final and last scan position. Okay, just an information here. So again I will go inside that particular folder and check. Okay, this point cloud data is corrupted, so I will delete it. Again the second point cloud data is good. Third is the reflector, and the reflector point cloud data is also good. So this is how we update the point cloud data after importing the TLS data in a RiScan Pro project. Okay, I hope you got it. So I have taken this point cloud data or this reproject data deliberately because this is the worst case scenario. Basically I wanted to show you that how if we mistakenly collect a faulty point cloud data, or if we have to stop the scan, then how that data would appear in the .reproject folder. So this is the worst case scenario. This is not going to happen always with you. If you had taken the point cloud following all the necessary steps, so there is a very less chance that any corrupt data or the faulty data would be imported. So this is what this video is all about. I hope you got it. So this is very easy. In the next class we will be learning about automatic registration of these point cloud data. So let me show you how this point cloud data looks like. So how to open this point cloud data is open a scan position, and what we have to do, click, drag, release, and a pop-up window will open. So in the mode option you will see three options: 2D, 3D and panorama. So we have to analyze the data in 3D, so I will choose the 3D option, and I have to see the data either through attribute or through these other options. So I have to see through attribute, so I will choose the value option here, and in the point attribute drop down menu I have to choose the reflectance. I want to see this point cloud data on the basis of reflectance. Again we have to click on these two arrows of gradient min max. What does it do is basically it encompasses all the minimum to maximum reflectance value that is present in this particular point cloud. So after clicking one time on both these arrows, whatever the minimum maximum reflectance value that is present in that particular point cloud would be clearly appeared in the main window. Again the color gradient, this is the color gradient. So I don't want to see in so much color, I just want to see in the gray scale. So I have chosen this value, and you don't have to change anything else, and then click OK. As you can see, my scan position once point cloud data is opened now, and we can rotate, render and see. So this is point cloud data of an opencast mine. So this is how it looks like. Okay, zoom in, zoom out. Okay, I hope you got it. Thank you.